if anybody was waiting. If you were, I apologize. I think I just killed the original stream. I probably should know what I'm doing, so I'm going to look up on the YouTube here. See, there are no chats. Yeah, I did kill the original. I do apologize. This was an accident. This one needs to go away. Okay, we're going to the live stream feeder so I can see what's going on. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Again, my name is Joe Winnett. I am with KarenWare.com. You're listening to music I composed. No, you're listening to music that I just randomly typed into this thing right here. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello. Our level's right. Our level's right. Hello, my name is Joe. I'd like to tell you. You can hear some fan noise in here. That's all right. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta make that big. Doctor, that's way too big. Okay, what we're doing here is we're creating an RSS or Atom feeder because I need on... The way this started was on the KarenWare.com site, there's a blog that's a WordPress thing that... I want things I put into the blog to appear on the front page of the main website, which the best way to get, I could read the database directly, but it would be better to build something to read the feed directly from the WordPress site, and that's going to require this CSharp component that I just downloaded. And so I figured I might as well just make a tool that reads oh boy, that's disturbing to see the display change up there. I'm just going to pop. Sorry about that. Well, I can show you what's going on here. Whoa. Sorry. Warning, the stream bitrate is lower than the stream bitrate of 4,500 kilobits per second. Is that a warning? Okay. The internet here is just not that great. It's a wireless internet service. There are other people using it at the moment. So let's see. We're dropping 1% of frames. Throwing 776 kilobits per second at you. That is maxed. Okay. Well, this has been a fantastic test. Okay, we might as well teach somebody something. Man, it's hot in here. It is hot in here. The idea was so I could put this right in the center. You could just watch me. Bam, 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 bam. Hi, my name's Joe. My name's Joe Winnett. I used to be a professional computer programmer. Now I claim that I used to be a professional computer programmer. Let me brag about the old days when I got paid $150 an hour to do this for emergencies if I came to your office. And I had too much work. And my friend, he went to college, got an MBA and everything. He goes, Joe, you need to raise your prices. A long time ago. If I had kept on that path, oh man, I'd be working for myself today. Okay. Enough of that. Enough about me. Okay, what we're doing here is, are we overloading this thing? Hello, hello, hello. Are we overloading this thing? Hello, 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 hello. Is this better? Are we overloading this thing? Are we overloading this thing? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, hi, hi, hi. Hello, 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 hello. You'd think I would have tested all this before, but look, what I have over here. Okay, this is a Rodecaster Pro. It's the first version. I was on the waiting list. Wanted this thing so bad. It was just, there were a lot of people that wanted this thing. And the deal is that it does board type operations. Like if you're at a radio station. It's the reason I liked it. I would actually like to buy old radio station equipment, but like I have the time or the money. This is a very popular thing because what you can do is you can get a suitcase, you can put a whole bunch of mics in it and have like this mobile, before Apple equipment got so good. No, you can have this mobile workstation, and it's got, it's got all sorts of cool stuff. Hi, my name's Joe and Ed. We're coming to you both ways. We're making it hurt. Oh, now you're going to owe Sire Records some money. Okay, that's enough. Anyway. Why did I talk about that? I don't know. Because I'm avoiding programming. ADD much? What is that? No F12s. Okay. I'm not going to watch any stream health. Don't want to know how healthy the stream is. The whole point of this is a practice. It's not. Hi. And I need to leave it all set up because part of it is I'm learning, not that I've been diagnosed with ADHD, but I've been reading, learning about coping with ADHD just in case. I said something about I've almost been a year of not using sketchy drugs. And one of the main sketchy drug that I've used, I won't say, but it may be involved with ADHD. That may be the reason some people prefer it. But anyway, there are some things you can do in your environment with ADHD, such as make sure everything's clean, have things that you are going to work on. It has to be ready to go. I mean, sit down and just start working. With my problem, starting might be the problem because then I super focus and it's like if the dog doesn't come get me, then I won't eat or go to the bathroom. I mean, seriously. So, again, too much information. I recorded this earlier. Okay. There is such a thing as an Atom feed or an RSS feed. These terms don't mean anything, don't need to mean anything, except you don't need to worry about what these terms mean, except that I'm sitting on my hello. We'll see. That's not very handy. Now it's over my face. Hi. Hello. An RSS feed reader is an offline or perhaps online. It consumes a RESTful. All it is you connect to a port, you download a file. It's a feed file. It's an XML file that describes such a feed, such as a whole bunch of posts on a blog or a whole bunch of media or podcast things. And you can have an external reader. You don't have to. Hello. Man, that is weird sounding. I like it. Hello? Hi. Hello, doctor. Hello, doctor. Anyway, you can have a reader that can read some information. The nice thing about RSS feeds is it disconnects the reading of the feed, the consumption of the feed. The consumption. Okay. I will explain all this in a real video. Let's see, but let's test that this thing can move around. We're going to use a NuGet package. The sources are on GitHub. This will be an MIT open source, credited thing. It's called FeedReader, codehollow.feedreader. If you search for that, you would find it. And this is a component that hooks into the managed code environment of .NET, CSharp.NET, all that stuff. The assembly thing on Windows and everywhere. That will, you give it a URL of a feed, such as www or blog.karenware.com/feed. In fact, let's just see if that brings up something. Now we're learning, doctor. Actually, let's do it in incognito mode so it doesn't affect any. Can you see this? You can't see this, doctor. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's the blog. Feed! Right there's the feed. We're not going to go into how XML works because you don't care. You don't. Someday, maybe. All that you need to know is the stuff that you can see right here. See, this is the channel is called KarenWare.com blog. This is an Atom feed. There's the link back to itself. It's saying it's can you see that here? Yeah. It's saying it's application type. Or rather, the file is an RSS feed in XML format. Got a bunch of links. It says updated period. There's a whole bunch of... This is the file that I need to read to create the widget on the... See, the thing is www.karenware.com. Gosh, you can just show everybody this. Okay, this site... If you were to ever look at the page source, you're going to see that this is something I wrote. It's not that easy to tell. It's really simple. Anyway, this is a framework that I wrote. So it's not WordPress. It's nothing fancy. It's not like I invented the wheel or anything. It's a PHP framework. It's real simple. There's no point in showing you these things. This is the way we used to do it back in the day. It's actually pretty good. It's as object-oriented as you could get in PHP before 7. Before 8. I'm sorry, 8. 7.4, I think. That is off the subject. Anyway, I need this. See on the side here, this recently? I want this to be the blog feed. Right now, what I'm doing is, for this recently to happen there, I go and edit a file. That's the code for that. I might as well just show you this. Got to get on the server. Were any passwords displayed there? No, there weren't. This is the kind of thing you want to check before you go driving around on the internet, showing everybody how everything works. Okay, this one doesn't zoom up. It doesn't zoom up, doctor. Transform. Transform. You will transform. I want to thank you for tuning in today. This has been fun. I was going to show you some PHP code that's off the subject. I have a feeling that getting suggested by Google on the YouTube is going to have something to do with me staying on topic. Well, it's not that YouTube's algorithms or anybody's paying attention. It's just that if you don't like the first few seconds, the first 30 seconds, first 2 minutes, if you don't watch it, the reason is going to be because I either didn't describe what it is. Well, it could suck, but definitely not describing what the video is and not providing exactly what was promised. People won't come back. And I have been, I don't know if you've seen my own channel, I have been the king of that. But that my own channel's for that. I'm intentionally not trying to spend a whole lot of time attracting people because I'm trying to learn how everything works and get my brain working and just get moving again after this recovery period. Okay, well anyway, that's how I would normally have to edit the site. This is some PHP code. Here, I'll just copy these so you can see it. Pow. 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 Whoa, come back, doctor. Doctor, now we're owning it. Okay, wait. Bam. Okay. Normally I would have to go, earlier I made a blog entry that's QR code talker coding live stream. This is the link to the blog. So every time I make a change to the recently list, I go in now and create this right here. So instead of creating this right here, I'm just going to read it from the other site. Once an hour or whatever. It's at the top of that feed. And that way, I won't have to be, telling people anything. I won't have to go edit the site, the actual source code of the site. Wah! What time is it? 4:14. And now we've dropped 19 frames. That's 0.2%. Here. Well, I do like... Oh, just spilled coffee on me. I'd have to take it out of the thing. I really like using this iPhone wirelessly with... I've been trying to do this all through the... I've been trying to do this all through the PC, which is very handy. But, gosh, I've got so many sound sources plugged into this Macintosh, and it's just continued to work. Everything, you can do this, you can do all that stuff on a PC. It's just a little more involved. There's some extra software you need to do some USB routing and all that. This is the first time that everything's been hooked up the way I would really like it. Anyway, so the idea was not that I would be teaching anybody something, but somebody might find it. And just the very fact that I'm sitting here streaming, what keeps me sitting here, ADHD, keeps me sitting here working. But I'm not working. I'm just talking to you. No! Okay, wait. Let's look at this dude's examples on how to use it. Just at least get through that. Whoop. I can read all this. And they would prefer that. I'm sure Microsoft would prefer me showing off just how awesome their tool is here. I need to do a feed. Wait. Feed reader sync using. What's your namespace? Code Hollow, duh. What's your namespace? What's your namespace, dude? Is your namespace Code Hollow? We can't see. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kristen Chenoweth. Which way did I move my head? Shout out to Kristen Chenoweth. Away from the poster, dude. Kristen Chenoweth's got two names. Kristen and Chenoweth. Okay. That was the Kristen Chenoweth moment. I live at a place. I live at a friend's house. And this is his office. I sleep on the couch on the other side of this desk. And in this office is a Read Y'all poster that he got. He's a history professor. And anyway, so he's all hooked into the educational posters. And this one, this one he took home. I guess. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Code Hollow. See, I can't see. Ba, 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 ba. I don't need to be able to see because I can type. Doctor. Whoa. Code Hollow. Feed reader. See, it both needs to be a place that I can put the phone. Well, that might be real. I'll put the camera. Ooh, I could put the camera where you're seeing me on your screen. Does that make it more natural, Doctor? If I look over there, I won't be able to tell. You can still see. Kristen Chenoweth's got two names. Kristen and Chenoweth. The sound doesn't sound right. Kristen. Okay, whatever. Feed reader. We're working again. We're back to working, Doctor. There's probably going to be a new feed reader. Got some async reading. That's right. The whole reason I'm typing this in is just so we can get the help. Give me the help. How did I get the help before? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a... Wow. Protected. Protected. Protected feed reader. Feed. Type much? Have you ever typed before? Man, that's in my way. Give me one of those. What's wrong with that? Oh, feed reader just feeds. It just reads. It doesn't, there is no object, I don't think. Yeah, we await. We just do a read, and we get the feed. Yeah, that's all we do. Okay, so we do... what does it return? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, man. Bar. No. Man. Code completion really irritates me sometimes. See, now it's definitely in my way. This is not the place to do this, but man, I hate completion. Do you hate it? Do you hate it, Joe? Hate is a strong word. Still only dropped 19 frames? How is that possible? It's uploading. Sitting on this thing. Oh yeah, I've had all the equipment. See, my grandparents died, so I bought all this equipment. Bam. The simplest way to read a feed and show the information is to copy this guy's thing. there. It's not a good place, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's not only is it not a good place, it's not allowed. I'm like trying to see it. It's just the way it's going to have to be, Doctor. The reason this was over here is because in theory, there would be a chat. If I'm reading chat, it doesn't matter. Blog. Right there's going to read that feed. We're going to read your feed, baby. You mind if I read your feed? What'd you say? I said, do you mind if I read your feed? What'd you say? What'd you say? Bring back the wrist pad. All right, we're going to listen to some music, Doctor. This is unauthorized music. This is going to give me a copyright notice. That's okay. If this ever makes money, Sire Records can have it. Because of Talking Heads. There is no console right now, so I'm not going to see this stuff. We're just going to run it. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens, Doctor. No, we don't want to continue. We want the await operator can only be used within an async method. Well, I know that. I don't want to wait. Just read it. Because I just don't. I ain't got time to bleed. What? Got to read? No. Read async method. I know, but I don't have time to learn async. Why don't I have time? Why don't I have time to learn it? I mean, I've done async. We gotta have a. Hang on. They just said what? Asynchronous method. Gotta see it. Thing is, I'm gonna need. Will it work? That's a warning. Okay. We're not going to learn that yet. Run it, Doctor. All right. I see. I think it probably did that. So now we just need to be able to see it. The example is for a console application, so it might it did output something onto what is the console to a stream, but it wasn't displayed anywhere, I don't think. We just need, Doctor, we need some controls. Give me some controls. Are we still running? Am I getting screwed by full screen? Stop that full screen, Doctor. There we go. Sorry for the language, Doctor. I'm Joe, your Doctor. Doctor. Oh, that's right. I'm displaying some text. This is text. List box. Thank you. List box. Nice. Nice. See that? It's already synced up and everything. Where'd that sample data come from? D. Sample data. Oh, it makes its own sample data. Oh, now we're talking. No, I just need a good old-fashioned list box. I'm going to do this manually. Give it a name, Doctor. We're going to call it Joe's List Box. Joe Box. No, I'm just going to call it List the Box. List the Box. What's in the list box? Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joe. In case you're just joining us, we're using Code Hollow's feed reader component inside Visual Studio .NET 7 and CSharp. My name's Joe. The music you're listening to is much more fun than the programming. Thank you for tuning in again. This is still Programming with Joe. We know you've got some choices on what to watch, who you want to give your money to. If you could give your money to me, that'd be great. You could go to karenware.com/donate and give some money to me. Thank you. Karenware.com. Karen's Power Tools are free utilities for Windows that she started writing in the 90s. She was an author in Windows Magazine, a regular columnist, and she began these tools as part of the magazine and then moved it to her own site in 1990 whatever, and that's when I met her. The tools are free. There is a license fee to use them at work. I mean, but it's a we're on the honor system. You can download it and use it. In fact, we would appreciate that. Thanks, KarenWare.com. All right, we read the feed. Now we're gonna, for each, instead of these console write lines, we're just gonna do write line. What I'm gonna do is just create a function called write line, a local function. Looky there. I tell you what, they have improved that right there. See, programmers, this is called a pattern. This is a programming pattern, I think is what they would call this. This right here, so many programmers have written that exact same thing, gone down here to write a function, and then looky there. So you hit tab, bam. Nice. Seriously, that is nice. And then, wow, they even suggest what you're going to do with it. But instead of doing this console write line, like I said, write line, I need to remember who my audience is going to be. They're going to be beginners. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can see what's going on. The whole point is maybe you'll learn this by osmosis, and maybe I'll do it because you're watching. We're going to do list box, Joe's list box. What do they call it? List box. Where's Joe's list box? Joe's list the box. Items. Add. Text. Go. Bam. Right there it is. Okay. Now, wasn't that easy? These are all the articles on the Karenware blog. Bam, 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 bam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this into what's called a deposition. I'm going to make a deposition today. I hear there's a big court case going on soon. No politics. No politics on this channel. Except the politics of telling the truth. I believe in the politics of the truth. Telling the truth. Not that everybody does, or that I always tell the truth. Nobody's perfect. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Usually a repository, this is a repository of type Git, G-I-T. And I'm going to there's already the original code was put in there. I'm going to put in these changes. I'm just going to call this live feed, live stream. Live stream source. And I'm going to put it on the blog post in case you just want to run this for yourself, download it. I'm not going to put code. I'm just going to put this. All you need is really 2 files. Just so you can read it. Whatever. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a 35-minute program. I'm going to watch it now. We know you have a choice in silly educational entertainment, especially on the YouTubes. It's not as crazy as the Twitchers. I'm going to do the Twitchers next. Probably not today. Going to help a friend move. All right. This has been Joe Winnett Podcast. No, this has been the KarenWare.com programming thing. I can put my lips on this because I'm the only one who uses it, I think. Yeah, I'm the only one who uses this. Are we done yet? And now our Kristen Chenoweth moment. Kristen Chenoweth's got 2 names, Kristen and Chenoweth.